New data shows that it actually takes 73% longer to save for a down payment for a home in 2025 than it did in 2015. In just 10 short years, we've increased the ability to save and therefore buy a home by 73%. I mean, it's pretty shocking. And if you go a ways back to 1990, we're actually about 2.5 times the amount of time that it takes to save for a down payment. Why is this important? Well, it shouldn't necessarily keep people from buying homes. It just means they need to be strategic and they need a great advisor on their side to actually walk them through what opportunities there are, whether that's a down payment assistance program that helps out with down payments, whether that's negotiating with the seller to contribute towards the closing costs. So that way the potential buyer has their money to put as the down payment, but doesn't also have to worry about that somewhere between 2 and 5% for actually paying for the closing cost. There's also things called rate buy downs where you're actually putting more money up front towards the mortgage. So that could actually increase how much you need to come in with. But again, that's where seller contributions come in. And when we're tilted a little more to a buyer's market, you definitely have more opportunity to negotiate with that stuff. So this is really critical in regards to exactly what you do, what you offer, how you offer it, how much you have saved up. However, if you're one of the people that is on the sidelines and has anxiety around you really want to be a homeowner, but you just don't know if you have enough money, talk to somebody first. You know, you could Google and that's great. You could ChatGPT and that's fantastic. I use it all the time. However, there are dynamics that those programs don't necessarily understand. And the issue is, if you Google something and you come up with 20 different articles and they all say something different, it just leads to confusion. So if you get with a mortgage professional and a real estate professional to actually talk about your specific situation, how much money you have, how much money you're able to save, what the dynamics of your income are, so that way we know if you qualify for a particular program or not, all of those things become a dynamic specific to you, and then we could actually dissect that and look at that best path forward. And if that path forward is, sitting on the sidelines waiting longer, yeah, a great professional will tell you that. However, if there isn't an opportunity, that's where you can actually expose yourself to some more information and some great guidance that could help you get into a home. Now, again, there are some staggering differences between just 10 years ago and today, but knowledge is half the battle, as I used to say at the end of every G.I. Joe episode. That is your daily deal. We'll see you tomorrow.